Apparently, there's a challenge going around called the Silhouette Challenge, and a lot of people have expressed their views and opinions on the Silhouette Challenge. A lot of them have been cautionary, and especially towards women, because women are the ones who have jumped on it the most. I would say that I think the men who have taken part in the challenge seem to understand what the challenge is about. They've been funny, and creative in flipping the script on what the challenge is. Not necessarily going naked and doing red light things under the red light. However, I think sometimes we need to look at the background of things. What makes us behave the way that we do, on the one hand. On the other hand, we call a spade a spade. So on the first hand, we were born naked. Adam and Eve started out naked. The world in its purest form had the first humans naked. It was when sin came into the world due to their disobedience that clothes were invented. When God had to, kill animals and create some hide for them. That's after they even made clothes from fig leaves. And so in our purest form, actually, nakedness is good. But you see, as human beings with sin in the world, there's the tug and pull, the desire to be good, but then the innate nature of evil. And so in this case, nakedness, which is good, however, in a fallen world, clothes is supposed to cover your nakedness to be good. And so there's going to always be that tug and pull. But why it affects females more is what I don't get, since both sexes were naked in the Garden of Eden. Having said that, the spade, calling a spade is this. We are in an era where a lot of, fighting has been done to dignify the woman, because the woman had for a very long time been looked at as a chattel, a piece of object, a sexual object, good for only breeding children. Her roles had been defined in her life. And the era has, said no, women are much more than that. So if in this century and in this year 2021, women are participating in a challenge that does nothing to elevate the work, the hard work that has gone in to make us stand out, to say the least, you can imagine how distressing and disappointing that is. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you doing what you want to do. But there's a Bible verse that says everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. And I think that was to let us know that you need to discern, you need to go into what you're doing with a sense of discernment. If I do this thing now, how does it add to the quota, doing my own little thing for, the women folk, for the human race? On a serious note, what benefit is the Silhouette challenge? If it was a challenge about project challenge, like, what project should we invest in, for example, do a 5-minute pitch or a 2-minute pitch of an idea and all. I really doubt that there would have been that many people that would jump onto the chain. But these are the things that the world needs now. The world is going through so many things, especially for women. We have the conspiracy of silence on on rape, on sexual abuse, sexual harassment. Girls are still not going to school in certain areas. Women are still underpaid in the workplace. Women still have to find, especially in traditional societies, still are struggling with the balance of the, a traditional society and then a modern society. These are things that are right, dead center in front of us. The Silhouette challenge is a good thing, but you know what? In the bedroom, yes. That Silhouette challenge. Imagine you're with your guy and you bust out into those moves, right there for him, and I don't think there's going to be a problem for it. But being on the world stage where everybody can see, and then tomorrow they will say, we told you now, you females are your own problem. I honestly don't think that we did well here. We really didn't do well here. As I said, I understand the need to be naked. We came naked, we should go back. But again, there's a time and place for everything. We need to retrace our steps. and go back to dignifying ourselves. We were not dignified in this thing at all. If you want to go on to the challenge, please do like those ones that will just, they'll start, put your head on my shoulder. Then we'll just see maybe the person doing Chinese moves or, stick figures. Then we'll now all laugh. That's better than to honestly just see, I don't know, what, some form of porn going on live. Sisters, we didn't do well. Let's help ourselves, please. Join me on Diary of a Stupid Woman on our Instagram handle and on YouTube page. See you next episode.